I'm so excited because today I'm in San Rafael Heights at my latest listing with Sherry Thoreau. Now, Sherry, you and your husband Bob have spent nearly 4 decades living in this beautiful estate home, raising your family and creating a wonderful life. Can you share with us what is it about this home that's so special?
If you look at the grounds and you enter the house, it welcomes you. And I think more than anything, that's what struck us as being so special. The house has its own personality. The grounds, because we've had so many people come and visit, and parties and games and all kinds of things, that everything is just part of the soul of the property.
The grounds are truly impressive. Can you share with us how you and your family just enjoy spending time outdoors?
Well, you can imagine what it's like during the summer when we're in the pool and the spa, and we tend to have our grandchildren and their friends, and so it tends to be a little bit noisy, but I love that it just is part of being this house and the enjoyment that everybody has here. So being out here, whether it's basketball or the back 40 we call it, where they're playing football or they're playing soccer or whatever, it's just imagine excitement, and that's what you'll have here.
That's so wonderful to hear. What would you say your favorite room is in the house?
Oh, that's a no-brainer. It's the library. It really is special. It's all paneled. Beautiful shelving, a fireplace. It looks out on the front garden, and it is an absolute special place where we can both relax and just kind of be calm, read with that fireplace on, have some soft music in the background, and it's glorious.
It seems like you created a lot of beautiful memories here, raising your kids. Now grandkids also get
Yes.
the benefit of visiting you while they're here.
Yes, well, one of the things that really stands out to me is that our youngest son was married here on the tennis court. And it was a spectacular day, like today, as a matter of fact. And you can imagine how special that was. And the flowers were blooming, and the fragrance was lovely, and it was magical.
Talking about the neighborhood, San Rafael Heights, this pocket of Pasadena filled with all the character homes, what would you say you appreciated the most about living in this neighborhood?
A couple of things. Number one, it's quiet. Number two, people are friendly, but they appreciate their privacy and your privacy. We recently had house guests from Seattle who came, and they were in the house and they were looking out over the garden, and they said, you know, all we see is beautiful foliage and the mountains. You wouldn't imagine that you were only 3 miles from downtown Pasadena. And that's true, and that's what I love about it. In fact, right now I can hear birds in the background, and I love that too. So yes, it's special.
So Sherry, tell me more about the garden. It seemed to have really enjoyed it over the years. Can you share with us what did you appreciate about the garden?
We love it because you hear the fountain. I love the sound of the fountain. And that adds to the atmosphere, and sitting out there with a cup of coffee and a good book, or again, just listening to the birds, it brings you a whole sense of peace that you wouldn't necessarily expect to receive when you're in a city. So that's what I love about it.
What do you think the new owners would have never expected about this home once they move in?
They'll be surprised at the peace, and at the same time the personality of the house and the gardens. And I think most of all, they'll appreciate a place of respite and enjoyment, and yet fun.
So one of the hidden secrets about your home is the incredible basement that you have. Can you share with us more about that?
The kids, they were always down there. We had a ping pong table and a pool table down there, so they were often down there playing. Sometimes we had the fireplace on, and of course there's also an extra bathroom down there, so it made it very convenient. The kids would disappear for hours on end, and I think that's what they liked, is they were sort of out of sight and hoping to be out of mind as well. So
Sherry, we're surrounded by mature trees and plant lives. How have you enjoyed the park-like grounds here?
Well, if you think about it right now, Eva, we're seated right below a majestic California oak tree. We have several of them on this property. I can't even imagine how old they are. And in the front gardens, at the very top, are 3 redwood trees. And the fact that we have redwood trees, which is so unique in this area, it gives me a sense of stability and long life and just a whole different feeling of what it would be like to be in a different era with trees all around us all the time. And again, it's here we are in this beautiful setting and in a city. And you just can't compare that to anything.
Sherry, as we wrap up the interview today, I'm sure the new owners are going to appreciate and love this house for many years to come, as you and your family have. Thank you so much again for sharing your memories with us today.
Thank you, Eva.